Ariana Madix pumps up the red carpet with her sexy style at DirecTV and People's Reality TV celebration. Ariana Madix is channeling her star power. The 39-year-old Vanderpump Rules star arrived to host the DirecTV Reality TV celebration in a long black dress that featured see-through and glitter stripes. The design gave a peek at her toned midsection and black bottoms that she wore under her dress. For the Thursday, September 26 event, which took place at the Astor Hotel in New York City, Madix also wore silver accessories, including a bracelet and ring. Her hair was pulled into a high bun. She wore natural-looking makeup. Hosted alongside People and Entertainment Weekly, the event drew a number of fellow reality stars, including Harry Jowsey, Scheana, Kathy Hilton, Joey Graziadei, and more. Madix has been making a splash with another hosting gig. In 2024, she became the permanent host of Love Island USA, where she's brought not only her signature wit to the show, but her impeccable style. The star heated up the reality dating series with a slew of daring looks, of which she previously told People ahead of the season 6 finale she can't pick a favorite. She did, however, call out the sexy gold cutout de Petza dress she wore for the show's premiere episode, where she made her debut as host. "It was so cool, fun, and absolutely beautiful," the star said of the design. "There are rose quartz crystals on it, and everything about it is just amazing." Madix worked with her stylist Emily Men on her Love Island looks. "Being able to work with Emily, she's able to actually find these things that I've always loved and source them," the star said. "If I'm left to my own devices, I'll maybe second-guess to the point where it's like, okay, well now the moment's passed." On August 27, Madix finished a second stint on Broadway, taking on the role of murderous adulterer Roxy Hart in the iconic, Tony-winning revival of Chicago. Her initial 10-week run in Broadway's longest-running American musical, which began in January and wrapped in April, broke box office records during 4 different weeks. As for her return to the reality TV scene, Vanderpump Rules is on a planned production hiatus ahead of its upcoming 12th season. Scheana has officially met Lala Kent's newborn daughter Sosa. "Welcome to the world, Pisces." Scheana has finally posted photos from when she and her 3-year-old daughter, Summer Moon Honey Davies, met Lala Kent's newborn daughter, Sosa Kent. The Vanderpump Rules cast members are extremely close, according to Lala, especially since their daughters, Summer Moon and Ocean Kent Emmett, are BFFs. So it would make sense for Scheana to be one of the first of the VPR cast members to meet Lala's newborn daughter. Scheana took to Instagram on Wednesday, September 25, where she posted photos of her meeting Lala's baby girl. Scheana snapped a selfie of her holding Sosa, wearing a hot pink onesie in her arms. In the second photo, Scheana can be seen sitting on Lala's couch with Summer Moon in her lap, both holding and looking admiringly at Sosa in their arms. Summer Moon seems so good with the baby, and Scheana could not look any happier to be meeting her friend's adorable child. "Welcome to the world, Sosa," Scheana wrote in the caption of the post. "We're so happy you're here." Scheana also posted the sweetest photo of her, holding Sosa's story foot in her hands to her Instagram story. "It's seriously so precious." Lala took to the comments of the post on Scheana's Instagram feed, where she left a double heart emoji and a face-holding-back tears emoji. Clearly, the love here is mutual. Scheana opens up about Summer Moon's first time meeting Sosa. During a September 20 episode of Scheana's Shenanigans podcast, she recounted what happened the first time that Summer Moon met Sosa. "Summer's been over there a couple times, and she is just obsessed with Sosa," Scheana said. "Summer held her, and it was so sad. The first time she started crying a little and Summer got a little scared. I think she thought she did something wrong, and Lala was like, 'Oh no, she's just a little hungry.' And once Lala put her on the boob, she was totally fine and Summer was like, 'Oh, that was it.' So yeah, she loves the little baby, she recalled. But meeting Sosa didn't immediately make Scheana have the more kids talk with her husband, Brock Davies. Summer is so good with babies that I'm like, I know you would be a good big sis, but we'll talk about that next year, she said on the podcast. Lala Kent opens up about Ocean's bond with Summer Moon. In case VPR viewers were curious, Scheana and Lala are close, and their daughters are incredibly close too. Lala took to Amazon Live on May 31, where she opened up about this. Summer Moon and Ocean really love each other a lot, she said. They're going to be going to school together. It's really sweet. Our families have a very cute dynamic, and I know that for people who watch the show, it doesn't make sense, and that's ok. I'm just happy that Sheesh and I have the friendship that we have. Kristen Doubt and Luke Broderick say they're putting a baby first ahead of wedding planning. Exclusive. Kristen Doubt and Luke Broderick are loving being engaged, but don't expect a wedding just yet. While speaking exclusively to people at the DirecTV Gets Real party hosted by DirecTV, People and Entertainment Weekly on Thursday, September 26, the Valley co-stars opened up about their journey to parenthood and upcoming wedding after Broderick popped the question on September 4. Doubt, 41, revealed they'd been really busy over the last couple of weeks. I mean, we wrapped the Valley, been working on our fertility pregnancy journey, relaxing as much as possible, but enjoying being engaged, she told PUPL. When it comes to wedding planning, the reality stars are in no rush. Broderick said, I think we'll start next summer, as his wife-to-be agreed. We're putting a baby first. We're putting family first, he added at the event, which was hosted by Ariana Maddox at the Astor in Los Angeles. But there'll be parties down the road, Doubt promised as Broderick admitted, there's so much stress involved with planning a wedding. I don't think it's necessary. The PUPL puzzler crossword is here. How quickly can you solve it? Play now. The couple's comments follow PUPL confirming they'd gotten engaged earlier this month after Broderick proposed while they were filming the second season of The Valley in Maui, Hawaii. Doubt shared multiple images of the boat proposal on Instagram on September 6, writing, I'm wrapped around your finger like this ring. I'm wearing out of all the fish in the sea. You chose me. The Vanderpump Rules alum also gave a shout-out to the couple's bestie, jewelry designer Kyle Chan Design, for creating the most beautiful ring in the caption. Doubt and Broderick met at a friend's wedding, where he was a groomsman in June 2022, 2 weeks after her split from her ex Alex Minech. The duo kept their romance under wraps for several months, before starting a joint podcast together called Balancing Act with Kristen Doubt and Luke Broderick in November 2022. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what POPLE has to offer, from juicy celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Doubt confirmed the relationship the following month during an episode of the podcast. The duo have been open about wanting to start a family together. In November 2023, they revealed on their podcast that they'd experienced a miscarriage at 6 weeks. In May 2024, Doubt then told POPLE they were ready to start trying for a baby again following the pregnancy loss. I mean, that does give us hope, she said. I think it's not a false sense of hope. We, at that point, had only been trying for a couple of months, and we were fortunate enough. So we're just back on the train trying and fingers crossed. We're doing right every month exactly how we should be doing it. So yeah, we're just hopeful, Doubt added at the time. Brittany Cartwright gives update on dating and future babies after split from Jax Taylor. Brittany Cartwright says she is enjoying the single life weeks after filing for divorce from Jax Taylor. In a September 2024 interview with the U.S. Sun, the Valley star confirmed that she's making the most of her unexpected status as a single woman. I'm just having fun right now, she told the outlet. Nothing serious, but definitely enjoying the single life. I think I deserve that. And I'm liking the attention and having fun and things like that. Cartwright, 35, admitted she may not be ready for a full-on relationship yet, after spending 10 years with Taylor, 5 of them married. I have a lot of things I have to work on myself for as well because again, I never expected that me and Jax wouldn't be together, she shared. I thought he was my lifelong partner. So I've got a lot of things I gotta work on myself. But I do feel really good, and I am enjoying being single, nothing serious right now. But you know, it's fun. In April, Cartwright told Us Weekly that the thought of dating felt so weird after being with Taylor for 10 years. But the following month, Taylor, 45, hinted that his estranged wife was dating. Speaking on his When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany podcast, Taylor said, "Part of taking some time apart means exploring other people. This is something we talked about, and we are on the same page. We have a couple of rules with it, but this is what we are exploring. Brittany's doing what she's doing. I know it's not out there what she is doing, but she's doing her own thing too." In July, a source told the Daily Mail that Cartwright was spending time with reality TV alum Tanner Corded, after meeting him at a bachelorette watch party held at Jax's Studio City. The watch party was hosted by former Bachelorette star Charity Lawson, who remained on friendly terms with Corded after he was a suitor on her season of the ABC dating show. In 2019, Cartwright and Taylor had a lavish 3-day wedding celebration at Kentucky Castle in Lexington, Kentucky. The gala was filmed for the 8th season of Vanderpump Rules. In 2021, the couple welcomed their son, Cruz Kachi. 5 years later, Cartwright told The Sun she's not sure if she would ever legally get married again. While future kids could be a possibility, she isn't sure about that either. "I've always wanted more kids," she told the outlet. "I've always said that I love kids. I love being a mom. It's the best thing I've ever done. I would love to have a sibling for Crows one day, but I just don't know if that's in my cards right now." Cartwright and Taylor argued over expanding their family in the first season of The Valley. In the episode, the #1 gossip in the group, Taylor backpedaled on previous plans to try for a second child. "But we already said we're having another child. We are starting and we're trying soon," Cartwright informed her husband. In a confessional, Cartwright said she and Taylor had a plan about expanding their family. "Why in the world is he doing this to me?" she said. "I just feel like I don't even know him right now. He is just completely blindsiding me." Taylor explained in his own confessional that he felt another child would strain their struggling marriage even more. After his separation from Cartwright, Taylor vowed to never date. In May 2024, he told the Daily Dish, "I'm not dating. I'm not gonna ever date. No, if things don't work out between Brittany and I will never ever date or get married again." A few weeks later, Taylor went on a 3-hour lunch date with 32-year-old model Paige Woolen, Page 6 reported. He addressed the date on the When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany podcast on May 31. "I am not, I repeat not, dating anybody," he clarified. "I was seen out with someone, and it was strictly lunch. Obviously, Brittany and I are separated and have been for a long time. I want to make that very clear. We've been separated for a long time. I am not dating anybody, nor do I plan on dating anybody," he added. "I don't know if I am ready to start the dating thing again. I don't think I am. We are just hanging out right now with whoever. I know Brittany is probably doing her own thing too. We are in agreement about it." On the September 13 episode of When Reality Hits, Taylor also admitted he doesn't think he will have any more children. "I don't think I want to have any more kids," he said. "I just want to spend all my time and energy on Cruz. I think that the future, I think I'm done with kids. I'm 45 years old. I'm at that window right now, as if you do it, you've got to do it now. And yeah, I think we're going to say no, I'm not going to have any more kids. And I guess this is the first time I've said this out loud." Taylor Swift hilariously reacts to James Kennedy's Cruel Summer remix. Taylor Swift was not ready for Cruel Summer, James Kennedy's version. During Kennedy's set at Coachella's Neon Carnival, Swift, 34, was spotted in the VIP section when the Vanderpump Rules star, 32, played his remix of Cruel Summer, per a TikTok video shared on Monday, April 15. While the track played, Swift was singing and dancing along in her seat until Kennedy threw her a curveball. When the chorus hit, the DJ remixed the iconic lines by adding extra bass and echoes. Swift seemingly looked perplexed as the mood of her single changed. At one point, Swift looks directly at the camera with a blank stare before chatting with her friends. Immediately, who owns this version? One user wrote in the comments section while another quipped, "The woman was too stunned to speak." On Monday, Kennedy reacted to the viral clip by resharing the video via his Instagram story, writing, "Living for this." Swift attended the show alongside boyfriend Travis Kelce while they were in town for Coachella. However, there was more than one Bravo and Swift crossover during the festival. At one point, Swift met the Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice. Two absolute queens, Taylor Swift and My Stunning Wife at Teresa Giudice. Giudice's husband, Louis Rulas, wrote via Instagram on Sunday, April 14, adding hashtags of Girl Power, Queens, Blessed, and Do It Live. Swift was in the audience with Giudice, 51, and Rulas to watch Ice Spice take the stage. Swift was joined by Kelce, 34, Sabrina Carpenter, and Barry Keoghan. Swift and her squad cheered on Ice Spice, 24, as she performed her and Swift's Karma remix. Kelce and Swift made it all the way to the Desert Musical Festival to support Swift's friend and longtime collaborator Jack Antonoff as he performed at the concert with his band Bleachers. Taylor and Travis were in the wings of the stage watching the Bleachers set. An eyewitness exclusively told Us Weekly on Sunday. Taylor and Travis were screaming, dancing, and full-on making out during the set. The onlooker added it looked like they were having the best time and very much in love. In addition to watching her friends' Coachella sets, Swift and Kelce also caught DJ Dom Dolla's performance. The pair were spotted getting cozy in the audience, and at one point the Kansas City Chiefs tight end lifted Swift up so she could get a better look at the stage per social media footage of the couple. "I just imagine her being like, 'I wish I could see the crowd,' and him being like, 'Bet.'" One fan replied while another joked, Travis Kelce carrying the whole music industry. Vanderpump Rules stars who left the series, where are they now? Cameras started following the staff at Lisa Vanderpump's West Hollywood restaurant as ER in 2012 after she rose to fame on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Season 1 of Pump Rules, which premiered in January 2013, starred Lisa, Stassi Schroeder, Jax Taylor, Kristen Doute, Tom Sandoval, Kristen Doute, and Scheana. In 2020, the reality series underwent a major cast shakeup after it was confirmed that Stassi, Kristen, Jax, Brittany Cartwright, Max Boyens, Brett Caprioni, Danica Dow, and Dana Cathan wouldn't be back for Season 9. 3 years later, Rachel Leviss confirmed that she wouldn't be returning to the show after Pump Rules' biggest scandal yet, her affair with Sandoval while he was still in a relationship with Ariana Madix. Keep scrolling to see what all the stars who've left Vanderpump Rules behind are doing now. A new behind-the-scenes featurette for Yellowstone has been released, and it seems like security was such a concern on set that actors were at risk of being sent to the train station if they spilled any secrets. The very intense clip mixes brief glimpses of show footage with the actors and crew talking about the making of the long-awaited second half of the 5th season, which is set to debut on the Paramount Network on November 10. Notably, these will be the first episodes without series star Kevin Costner, who sat out of this season and ostensibly quit the show because of what he cited as slow script production and commitments working on his Horizon film series. The promo starts by showing more lighthearted moments on set, with Cole Hauser, who plays Rip, saying, This year, there were fun times on set. This is the greatest office in the world. Kelly Reilly, who plays his love interest, Beth, adds, "We've just been shooting, and I just feel so grateful. There's a lot of laughter on our set." The vibe becomes more serious about the topic of script security. How Costner will be written off of the show is top of mind for fans, and it's clear the team wants to keep it under wraps until the air date. "This season has been very secretive," says Kelsey as Bill, who plays Monica. Director Christina Voros says in voiceover, "There was a lot of security around the script and the narrative," followed by theater actor Jennifer Landon saying, "We get these redacted scripts. Basically, everything is blacked out except for your lines." Voros then says, "It's a huge testament to the intrepidness of the crew, because you've learned how to do something a certain way for 7 years, and all of a sudden have a new set of challenges that come from protecting the story for the sake of the audience." Of the new footage, perhaps the most striking new image was that of Beth looking bereft, which could signal that it won't be happy trails for Costner's character John. Case actor Luke Grimes reinforces this, ending the footage by saying the show brought me to tears.